So, ladies and gentlemen, this video is about Visible by Verizon. I've had this service for a year now, and I just talked about it in my 2-hour live stream, so I figured I should just make a separate video explaining my experience with the service as a power user. So, as a power user, I'm a photographer, videographer, streamer, blogger, gamer, technician, software developer, blah, blah, blah. The list just goes on. Okay? And I need a service that can live stream without any interruptions. Now, I previously had Mint Mobile, which did not suffice. What I have to say about Mint Mobile is a totally different subject, but it wasn't adequate enough for my needs. But Visible by Verizon is by far the best service I had so far, because not only I'm able to live stream in 4K 30 and 4K 24 frames with Streamlabs, but with Premium Studios Live, which I'm using now, the software, better than a YouTube app, I'm able to live stream 1080p 60 at 600 bit rate. I'm mainly controlling everything. Without the service, I wouldn't have a smooth and clean output, as you see before you now. I'm also using the TELESIN chest mount for the iPhone, so my hands can be free. And this app also, the Premium Studios app, is also utilizing stabilization from your iPhone. Some apps are not able to do that. But back to the service. When it comes to gaming, that ping is very important when you want to game. If your ping is higher than 150 or too high of 100, that's not a very good service to be playing video games on. Especially if you're trying to win games. You need to have a good ping. With Visible, it's been non-stop good pings all the time. Winning my games, losing my games, not because of lag and anything like that, just bad game. But when gaming, it's been phenomenal. Trying to be competitive, playing with multiplayer online with Asphalt 9, and it's Asphalt Limited Special Edition that just came out to download. I've been playing these games. I've been playing War Robots, and it's been phenomenal with the service, because without a good service, you're not going to have continuously good games, especially online multiplayer games experience. You're not going to have that smooth experience if you don't have a good service. Now, in phone calls so far, when I do get phone calls, I have to say, the voice output from the other side of the person, mind you, I don't drop a signal. I can't not lose a signal on a call. And I don't think, ever since I had the service, I don't think I ever had a drop phone call. Unless I'm inside a very concrete warehouse or a building of some sorts. But when I had Mint Mobile service, I wasn't able to live stream from neither of my storage units. But recently, we've been live streaming from the storage unit. That goes to show you the strength and the power of Visible by Verizon. Now, this service is $45. Now, in the descriptions below, I left a promo code. So if you want to sign up for the unlimited, so I got unlimited everything, no data cap, unlimited everything for $45. This is a $90 plan on Verizon, so keep that in mind. I'm live streaming this to show you the performance on the live stream. This is a 1080p 60, as I said. I'm not using any wireless microphones and anything like that, because I got to keep charging this device, the iPhone. So I want to show you in real time. But here are the caveats of using the cell phone service. If you're going to be 1080p 60 all the time, make sure you bring a battery bank, because shooting at these high rates, 4K 30 and 1080 60, can drain the battery on your phone. That is a great thing about it. I'm not sure if that's related to the service or not, but when you do have a combination of both software and the service to match the performance, yes, you will be draining the battery life out of your phone. And from my experience, I did have some resets, some ransom resets I noticed on my service. That's a good thing because, everything seems to be working as fine as you can tell from this live stream. I am using my Maven filter, CPL. And I want to just, have a live stream, but demonstration video. It's been 1 year since I switched over to Visible. I had a couple, actually. If you watch my channel long enough, I had Simple Mobile, which was very, very bad. Then I had, what was the other one that I had before that? Then I had, what was that other service I had? It was short-lived too. But anyway, then I had Mint Mobile, which was not very good for a power user. But if you're a power user, you need to do day-to-day basis. You work in the office, you work in government, you work in the city. You work as a police officer, an EMT, or fire department. You need service that's adequate, affordable, and efficient. And mind you, this is a $90 plan on Verizon's network, and you're getting it for $45. But if you click on my link, I will save you $20 on your $45 first purchase. So, with that said, everyone, we go into the storage. I'm gonna go this way. I don't like walking up this block anymore. But I'm just giving you guys a demonstration in New York City. This is Long Island City. I'm at Queens Plaza. And my experience as of today has been very good with using the cell phone service. I recommend it to anyone that's on Mint Mobile. If you like that, if you want to continue to watch movies without worrying about your data cap, hey, Visible has got your back, bro. I'm not, this video is not sponsored by Visible. This video is sponsored by independent journalism from the person that's actually using the service. I'm the reviewer, not an influencer. I'm not going to influence you and suck you into buying a Ponzi scheme and all this nonsense. This is not nonsense. This is a service that's actually pretty super good for what they're asking for. And if you do sign up and you use auto pay, you can, I was told you can actually get your bill lowered down to $38.50 a month. And I'm using, mind you, using the unlimited everything, everybody. This is the unlimited package, $45. You can get it down to $38 in some cases. That's crazy. Using auto refill. So when you use an auto refill, you also are activating a feature. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am a customer, not an influencer. I'm a reviewer. I'm a person. My name is Keiki Alexander Dinichi Bailey, but for short for you Americans, Keith Alexander Bailey is fine. Everyone calls me Panda, and I've been using Visible by Verizon for a year now, and I never had a fucking complaints. Excuse my language. Never had a complaint. I never complained about the service. I was never worried about the service. When I had other services, that was one of my problems. Worrying about if the service is gonna behave itself for this live stream. That is the most problem I had with other services on myself, on all of my iPhones. I've only been using most of it on my iPhones. But even with my S Galaxy Samsung devices, when I did switch eSIM, still, it was still good. But other services are just not as good as Visible. I had to worry about if my live stream is going to be a perfect live stream without it having blackouts in my live stream. And no one wants to have blackouts in live streams, or blogging live, or broadcasting live. Nobody wants to have that. So Visible has got to be your choice. If you're looking for something that's on a budget, you can't afford a $60 premium plan. Well, I got a premium plan right here. I'm a customer. Visible did not pay me. I don't care if after this video they offer me, it's like, hey, we love your video, we want to sponsor your video, we want to put your video on. Please do. But listen, I'm going to be transparent with my audience. If you offer me something, I have to be transparent. This is a business proposition. And for you, this is a steal. Because a lot of people think the service is not that good. And I'm telling you, as a power user, as someone that's a videographer, a photographer, an independent journalist, a gamer, a programmer, this is the service. I'm always constantly transferring files. I can't do that without the services. I gotta worry about my data. It's the data you gotta worry about. You don't want to worry about your data. Especially if those that are using the service, I don't know if this video is long, but I need to have a conversation with you. It's been a year with this service. I feel like a 5 or 10 minute video is not going to do any justice. You got to understand what I was using it for. Transferring data files, large files, video files, like that. Fast. When I need to upload a game, the game needs an update. Right? It's fast upload. I don't need to have to use the Wi-Fi here in the city of New York City. That's right. Or in the subway. I rarely use it. Why? Because dude, the service is that good that I have faith and trust in Visible. Like I said, this is not a sponsor. They're not paying me. They don't even know I'm actually fucking exist. They probably just don't know. I'm sorry about the language. They just don't know. This is actually a pretty darn good service. I recommend it right now, guys. Use my link right now. Save $20. Recommend it to anyone that's blogging or TikToking. I should never say TikTok because I hate TikTok. I just don't like that platform. Nothing but stupid suggestions and bad food recipes and disasters waiting to happen. But anyway, Visible is by far, guys, I'm able to upload all of my data transfers. The best part about it is, like, if I send files through text message, like video files, it's just like, it's like, wow. Fast uploads, fast downloads. Yeah, non-stop movie playback. Like, come on. I know everybody likes to watch their movies, right? Without worrying about data and worrying about if it's gonna pause or buff. Don't you hate that when you gotta wait for the thing to buff? Well, I haven't had that problem. Everything seems to be uploaded the way it's supposed to upload it. Video files are played back are smooth. Yeah, smooth. Even watching 4K content seems like it uploads and downloads pretty much everything seamlessly. I recommend it, everyone. So use my link if you want. If you don't have a service, if you're thinking about switching over to a new service. Look, I'm walking everywhere. I've been walking and been using every single live stream until this day has been on Visible. Think about that one too. Every single live stream you have seen for the past year has been on Visible by Verizon. So you got to be saying, really? Like, yes. So it is worth it. I couldn't do that with Mint Mobile. No way. I couldn't do that with Simple Mobile. I couldn't do that with any other service. No. And they offering the exact same price. And I'm like, not worth it, man. It's not worth it. The hotels. This guy didn't even bother stopping. You gonna look? Fucking California plate. 8XRVC551. Fucking douchebag. Excuse my language again. No, that was, you didn't even stop. Didn't even want to bother to look right. What a jerk. But anyway, folks, sorry for the language. I apologize. This is my review. I'm sorry that I have to use language. This is New York. This is New York, so I think we got an excuse ticket for that. So, with that said, everyone, all the comments. Okay, which city are you in right now? New York City, like I just said. Blah, duh. But anyway, folks, I just wanted to make sure you guys understand what service I'm using. This is a very good service. This is by far the best service I ever used for a cell phone service. For $45 a month, bro, everywhere I go, I can seamlessly do. I don't have to worry about, like I said, data capping or like worry about bandwidth because it's on the Verizon network. And I had a Verizon before, and their bills are, mind you, their plans are expensive, but the service works. So take it with a grain of salt. Panda here. And welcome to the hood. Welcome to New York.
Yes.
But welcome to New York. Going to the storage. Gotta get a few things because it is gonna rain for the next 2 days. So I need some rain gear because I might have to look for some groceries. But as I said, this is a Visible by Verizon 1 year experience. I recommend it, everybody. Please support the channel, subscribe, like, share. But with that said, this is by far the best service for everything you're doing. Office work, communications. Yeah, for $45, can't say no. See ya.